Hello, coaches. Keith Miller here. I'm the forensics coach at Rock Creek High School. And this is a short little video, a heads up about some things that'll be going on February 8th. We're going to run the tournament a little bit differently than normal, and I'll explain why. First of all, when you get to Rock Creek, if you've never been to Rock Creek, you come in the main entrance, and then you'll notice there's a left-hand turn up to another part of the addition we added on a middle school up over there. So when you come in the entranceway, don't take the left, just keep going straight, and the main entrance that you need and your students need to come into are the entry doors with the flagpoles and the round drive around circular driveway. Those of you who have been here before, just that's where you've always been coming in. Number two, as soon as you come in, what I'm going to need to know before you even go to sit down is what are your drops. So if you're coming in on a bus or a van, either you do it, or if you're driving, have a student do it, but inventory of exactly how many entries you have in each event, if you have any drops. Because with the flu going around, I'm not even going to publish round one until everybody checks in, because I got a feeling we're going to have so many drops I'm going to have to move people around here and there, and I'll have round one schedule out, and then, oh, we got to make changes. Can you move from this room to room? I'm going to mess with that. So round one, if you can text that information to me at 785-456-5891, 785-456-5891. That would be great. And when you text me, make sure you include the name of the school. So I see, Blue School 1 Pros drop or whatever. And then allow me to get out an accurate schedule for round one. And same thing for round 2 and 3. You're not going to see it until middle of round one. Another change, we went to a couple bigger tournaments last year. We went to Blue Valley, and then we went to DeSoto. And so we're going to do what they did. I kind of liked it. We're just going to have a table with all the ballots on it. Okay, so the contestants go up to the table and just grab the ballots they need. All right, so, and that's true for rounds 1, 2, 3, and that's also true for finals. We're not taking the ballots to the judges in finals. Your student needs to grab 3 copies, 3 ballots, and fill them out and take them with them to finals. And every finals room will have 3 judges. So your student's if your student makes finals, make sure they remember to grab 3 ballots and take them with them. Now, another little change is that I've already asked my judges that before the contestant starts, they're to check the handwriting. We've had problems with poor handwriting on the ballots, and is this a 7, an 8, or a 9? What letter is this? Who is this person? I don't know. So the judges have been instructed, hey, if you can't read the handwriting, ask the contestant, and then very neatly, and I've told the judges, you print that contestant code on that sheet. Now, you might want to warn your kids that, because that's kind of a bad way to start a performance, is the judge can't even read your handwriting and they have to do your work for you. What I've encouraged my students for a few years now is, look, you got bad handwriting, get a teammate to fill out your ballots for you. Okay, because that's one of the first impressions you're making upon the judge. If your handwriting is awful, you've given the judge a negative impression right off the bat. unnecessarily. And so, just so your kids need to know, if their handwriting's poor, their judge might stop them before they perform and say, "Hey, what's your code?" And that might even throw the kids off a little bit, but darn it, learn to write. Other changes. Oh, breakfast. If you have any special allergies or food issues, lactose intolerant, dairy issues, gluten, I don't know, breakfast and lunch that we have is biscuits and gravy, and then we're going to have egg casseroles, and then bagels, and then some fruit. So if none of that works for breakfast, let me know, and coffee. And then for lunch, we got kids bringing in crock pots with soup, and I think some little sandwiches, and then chips, cookies. Yeah. So a veggie tray. We are having veggies. So if that doesn't work for you, please let me know. I'm going to go shopping on Wednesday, and I can pick you up something that you can eat. Every event will have finals. Even if it has 6, we're having finals. Because the kids need the practice, going to finals, performing in front of 3 judges, repetition, that'll help them. So every single event, even if we get down to 1 room per event, in some of the events, just automatically know there will be finals in every event. Okay. Trying to think of what else. Trying to have timekeepers in the rooms, especially for finals. Can't guarantee anything. Oh, impromptu draw. Round 1 is going to be quotes. I figure it's round 1, it's the easiest one. Round 2 is proverbs, and it's a glorified quote, and it's kind of easy. Now, round 3 is famous people, specifically famous humanitarians. So you might want to tell your kids ahead of time, maybe this week, take a look at, the most famous humanitarians, and, study them a little bit, because that's round 3 draw. And then we'll try to remind you when you get here round 1, hey, you got any free time? Round 3, humanitarians. And then finals will be historical events. Now, extemp draw, I made them yesterday. There's 60 questions, and not a single one has the word Trump in it. So my kids are sick of all these Trump questions already, and I've only gone to 2 tournaments. So we decided, let's not do that. Now, there are a couple, 3 questions in there that I can see, okay, you're going to want to talk about Trump. But the vast majority of the questions have nothing to do with Trump. So just a heads up to your extempers, just let them know there's a mix of quite a few questions about education, K-12 schools, questions about foreign countries, questions about the economy, things going on. But no Trump questions, no direct Trump questions. So if you get any questions, the big thing I need from you is drops. As soon as you get on that bus or van, Suburban, and you're leaving, I need drops so I can publish that round 1 schedule. So, and again, my number is 785-456-5891. Thanks. We'll see you.